We're live. What is going on? Can you guys hear me? What up? Technical difficulties never seem too far away. Can you guys hear me? Yes, I hope so. What's going on? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the watch party. As always, bear with me for a sec, boys and girls. What's going on, guys? Hello. What's going on? What's up, chocolate? Episode is live. Episode shouldn't be live for another 40 minutes. Back for the watch party. It's about time. Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up? Oh man, that one light is really bright. All right, let me solve that because that's even an eyesore for me. Which one is that? That's the one next to. Is it this one down here? Is that the super bright one? Yeah. All right, that's a lot better. Guys, sorry, we're back to the shitty camera. So it'll be live at about 2:50, so 40 minutes. Dope apartment. This is actually my studio in my house. I bought this house in February. It comes out 10 minutes before 3. How you liking the new place? I don't know what the opposite of buyer's remorse is, but I know a lot of people who were buying a house in the last 2 years in the housing market did crazy things like waive inspections. I put a lot of offers in last year and got nowhere. And in October, I was like, screw it. I'm taking the rest of the year off. And after the new year had passed, this house got listed. I saw it the day it got listed. I put an offer in. 8 days later, we were under contract. I have the opposite of buyer's remorse. I love my house. Hey, Michael, is the episode good from the previous episode? Is this episode good from the previous episode? This episode is interesting. I don't know if people are going to like it as much. What I will say is that it's probably my favorite episode of the 4. But what I think is going to happen is that the message of this episode is going to get lost in the episode. So we'll talk about it afterwards. Thanks, John. Everything always. The other day, rewatched Endgame. Hawkeye was able to yield an Infinity Stone in his hand. Does that mean he's a mutant? So he didn't really wield it. He held it in his hand. And since he was the one who sacrificed Nat, he's the one who gets to hold it. But yeah, it's a little incongruent with the way that the collector explained that mortals aren't really able to hold stones. Yes, that's a great point out. How's the music competition going? Essentially, I dropped out of the music competition. That's why I stopped plugging in. I didn't really drop out, but I stopped trying to win. A couple of reasons for that. 2 weeks to Lost Lands. Yo, Chandler, are you going to be at Lost Lands, guys? Anybody going to be at Lost Lands Festival? I'm playing Saturday night, the 24th. I'm playing Saturday night, the 24th. I'm sitting in with KJ Saka. We're playing on the stage right before AMC at 6:30. So if you're going to Lost Lands in a couple of weeks, and then guys, right after this watch party, literally I'll have this watch party till 4:30. I'm going to do a video, and then I got to go straight to the airport because my flight is, I've got to be there at 6:30. My flight's at 8:30 to fly to Anaheim. And then I'll cover D23 today while I'm out there. And then I'm going to go to the Bills opener tonight in LA. And then tomorrow I have a panel for the live action Disney stuff. And then Saturday morning is the Marvel panel. And I think it's going to be really interesting about the Marvel panel because they're not letting us tape anything. We're not allowed to do any video recordings. We can report live on what we saw, but so I'm not really sure about that. I thought I was going to be able to share footage with you guys, but how old am I? Old. Do you like the Beatles? Some songs. Hey Michael, good looking out on the spammer comment bullshit. Thanks. Yo, Austin. I have spent like 2 hours a day or more, no exaggeration, guys, deleting comments from that spammer or those spammer bots. I have to go. Sometimes the YouTube interface lets me hide a user from a channel and it'll hide all the comments. Sometimes that doesn't work the way it's supposed to or work as intended. And I've got to go comment by comment and delete every single one of them. And I'm pretty sure they're using a bot because they'll spam out like 100 in under a minute. And that shit takes fucking forever. Demonetized. I want you guys to know I spend hours doing it every day. That used to not be part of my job, but I really do. Because I feel bad if even one person gets had. Stop by Fat Collectibles in the city of La Habra sometime when you get to Anaheim. Yo, I'd love to, man. John, if I can come by, I'll check it out. Is that your store or just a really good store there? What do you think of the Black Panther reshoots? I'm for it. Thanks, brother. That's dope. Yo, is the Marvel panel tomorrow? No, it's on Saturday morning. This is my CPU. I'm a PC gamer. It's my RBG. Back again, another week. Daredevil cameo. I see. Yo, I feel you. Are they making any announcements for Disney Plus Day? I assume so. Yeah, there'll be trailers tomorrow. Yo, what's good, Michael? What's good? What's going on, Willie? How short is this episode? Pretty short. Time does the episode get added in 35 minutes? Tomorrow is Disney Plus Day. It is. What video card are you running? 3080 Ti ROG Strix, baby. You already know. Some baller shit in this computer. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles, right? Tomorrow should be national holiday. Yo, Bart, dude, man, thanks for the $10, man. That's super generous. I would say Hawkeye didn't actually hold the stone. His glove held it. Kind of how Tony, when making a new glove and using the machine claw to place it in the glove, if that makes sense. I mean, technically it does, although I would think a glove wouldn't be able to withstand an Infinity Stone. But yes, Bills Mafia, baby, you know it. I can't wait to go to the game tomorrow. It's going to be lit. Friday's the Disney and Marvel showcase. Saturday's the Friday's like Disney live action. Saturday morning is the Marvel and Star Wars. Why am I still doing lives for this show? I don't know. I mean, Jake, I failed to see the point of your question. Yo, seriously though, Bart, man, thank you for the $10, dude. This is super generous, man. I really appreciate it. What do you think of the twerk scene on that last episode? I cannot believe how many people hate on it. I actually posted. Here, I'll show you guys. I posted. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, you really should, because that's like. Here's my Instagram. It's I am fires. I'll actually post a link. I don't know what to think of this. One of the last posts I posted was about that twerk scene. Here's my Instagram if you guys don't already follow me. So my third post is of that twerk scene, and the comments on it were absolutely insane. So many haters talking about this and that. And someone said it best in the comment section. They were like, look, there's not a single person who read actual She-Hulk comics complaining about this show. No one. And if what are some of the things that I think people triggered people? The new one is the hetero life is grim from the clip from this episode, or the one from last episode or 2 episodes ago where I'm a girl, I might get murdered, and I see people being like, it's too girl power or whatever. If that triggers you, you might need to look at yourself. Like if you're getting triggered by that, like I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I've had a problem with, quite honestly, in the show is that Hulk should not have been thrown by a car. Like that shit either matters or it doesn't. And if I'm going to make theory videos every day on your Marvel Cinematic Universe, can you at least keep some continuity with power levels? Like, I get it, he's Professor Hulk, but a car wouldn't have enough momentum to throw the Hulk. Like, he just wouldn't. That bothered me. And I feel like you can get bothered about that stuff, but I don't know. Yo, Benjamin, dude, 2305, $20, no note. Benjamin, that is super, 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 super generous of you, man. Thank you very much. That's what I've been saying. She-Hulk is sexual. Like, I mean, it's just, I mean, if you're hating on the show, I have to ask you, like, when's the last time you got a hug? But it's the Hulk's car, and he didn't want to hurt his cousin. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Your thoughts on Namor? I bet it's gonna be lit, dude. Jeffrey D. Morgan is Ghost Rider. Come on, that's on point. It is on point. That'd be dope. I don't see it happening though. Is D23 Kevin Feige announced? John Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic and Amanda Seyfried. It's looking like it's Jodie Comer, man. I wasn't a big fan of the last episode, but I'm stoked for this one. Hell yeah, Charlie. Marvel is trying to bring in that girl power movement. I mean, Gunnar, it's like, here's the thing, man. Like, there are still plenty of male superheroes, okay? And if you've read any of the Marvel comics, like anybody who read She-Hulk, calling this a beloved character, this is exactly what She-Hulk is, man. Like, I don't know. What's so funny was that characters like She-Hulk were meant to illustrate a lot of the like inherent misogyny, but like also just like the male bend in the genre at the time. And then here we are in 2022, and it seems like it's still apropos. Funny about that. Yo, Bart, dude, another $20. Think of it like this: if a stone touches the ground, does the earth get affected? Maybe it's a bean thing, like skin contact or something. Hawkeye's glove neglects that, or the gauntlet or the iron glove harnesses it. I mean, Bart, I think I agree with you. I see what you're saying there, sure. But I have to wonder, do you think someone just holding a glove would be enough to handle like the power stone? Do you think a glove is going to stand between someone and the power stone? Like, I feel like the power stone would just burn the glove. I don't know. We're about to see Daredevil, aren't we? I don't know, man. Yo, Jay Kiddo, dude, thanks for the $2.99. No note, except for the rock on sign. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of like, listen, this is how I feel about it. I feel absolutely shocked that the amount of the type of hate that's like even just on that one post on my Instagram. But I guess I shouldn't be shocked that these people are out there. But I know for sure they're not the ones enjoying or watching this show. So it's like, I just wonder, like, you don't have anything better to do with your time, you know? Hey, I wasn't a big fan of Miss Marvel. Some of those episodes I thought were really bad. I actually like Amon Villani as Miss Marvel, but I thought some of those episodes were really weak. So it's not like I'm just like, yo, everything Marvel does is good, you know? I mean, yeah, but the glove was specifically made to handle the Infinity Stones. I mean, yeah, his heart, yes. Um, Sorry, you think so, Ben Grimm? Sorry, guys, I'm just reading all the comments. Yeah, episode 5. Nancy Drew, you're not lying about that. Penn Badgley or John Krasinski, depending on what you believe. Yo, swap to grip, then. Thanks for the 99 cents, but the message has been retracted. Or maybe that's just what the message was. For a second, I thought the camera froze again. It didn't. I just am trying to read all the comments. Is this the season finale? No, there's 9 episodes. This is episode 4. And this will be the last pre-screener anyone will have seen. So after this, no one will have seen the last 5 episodes. Do you think we'll get Hellcat in the MCU? I'm not sure. She-Hulk showed a lot of, yeah, it did. It definitely, I would say, uncovered. But I'm not sure. The point I'm saying is that I'm not sure that those people are people who are misogynistic in the fandom. I think these are just like trolls and people who don't enjoy this stuff anyway. Adrian B says I'm a Marvel shill. I mean, why would you say that, bro? I'm a Marvel fan. There's a big difference. Yo, Decky69, dude. Thanks for the $9.99. Let me see what the comment is here, real quick. The comment is: have you seen Neurotic's critique of She-Hulk? I know he has read the comic. I haven't, Decky. But it doesn't mean just because someone listen, there is an intrinsically different argument if you don't like the show for a reason that you think is bad and X, Y, and Z. Oh, thanks. My girlfriend gave it to me. But there is not, when you start talking about the show's politics, like if they did this show without that shit, then it wouldn't have been like the comics. Like all the male readers who had a problem with the source material back then are doing that now. It's hilarious. Do I know Comics Explained? No, I've never met Rob, but I do know Rob watches the channel. What are the chances of Ghost Rider coming to the FCU in Phase 6? I think probably before that, my friend. Who is your favorite Hulk, She-Hulk, or Who is your favorite Hulk, She-Hulk, or Daredevil? Well, it depends on what you're talking about, man. I read a lot of Daredevil comics when I was growing up because they were passed down from my dad. Hulk was a little before that. So Daredevil, of all those characters, very near and dear to my heart. Yo, dude, Dwayne Cinema, thanks for the $5. Hey, bud. Watch your vids quite a bit. Big fan from North Carolina. Pumped for D23. I'm betting Daredevil won't show up till episode 8. Just gut feeling. I feel you, Dwayne. We'll have to wait and see. No spoilers. Thank you so much for the $5. Super generous. Power fist. That's solid. All the donuts tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, most dudes out there hate women superhero. I mean, I don't think it's most dudes. I just think there's a lot of, it's just, I'm just surprised by the hate. I really am. Trying to drink more water, but you hate it. Oh man, the dream for us all to drink more water. Hey, Michael, have you heard about a gameplay trailer for Spider-Man 2? No. Imagine people judging the future of the MCU just because, I mean, it's ridiculous. A-Force was an all-female team, and it was great. I think She-Hulk is much, much better. Yeah, well, and that's just the thing about hate is that, you know, it only takes like 10 haters in a room of 100 people. You're not going to hear the 90 praising it. You'll just hear the 10 hating on it. So Rogue is one of your favorites. I think the X-Men had some really awesome female characters. That is for sure. That is for sure. You've been up since 6 a.m. and you're going to be tired AF after this episode. Tell me about it. I'm going to do this watch party, then do a video for tomorrow, and then go straight to the airport and fly to LA. I'm going to be exhausted. Have you soured on Love and Thunder over time? I have. Thought it was much better the first time that I saw it. And now that I've watched it a couple of more times, I don't like it because I am sick and tired of Marvel trying to replicate James Gunn's humor. It takes you have to make it quality before you can sarcastically undercut a moment. So like to do the whole thing taking you from tears to laughter while you still have tears in your eyes, that's a James Gunn masterpiece. He's so good at it. I feel like the script for Love and Thunder was not Taika Waititi's best work. And I think that is like the nicest way to say it. Who's the director for Thor 5? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Yo, dude, Jamie Rodriguez, thanks for the $1.99. On my phone with the Marvel Industry Insider now. Wow, hell yeah. Sounds fun. Ed Williams, $10. New Blade and Punisher PG-13 thoughts. Personally, if the comic is rated R, show should be. I think it definitely should be rated R. But like I said, the way I think they're going to circumvent a lot of the rated R PG-13 stuff is just go with monsters. That way you don't have to show blood. And the Punisher, blowing holes through a bunch of werewolves or vampires is a lot different than the Punisher blowing holes through a bunch of people. And I feel like that is an awesome way to do that. So started watching Morbius on She-Hulk. Morbius on Netflix was stopped to watch She-Hulk. Heck yeah. John Bernthal or Thomas Jane? John Bernthal, but I don't hate Thomas Jane. I think he did a good job. Those movies are all right. Tom Cruise for Iron Man and Secret Wars. I mean, any Iron Man. Don't leave the character out. Have I seen the pitch meeting videos? Of course. It's essentially the same video every time. He has his niche, though. I have not read the new Daredevil run. No. Is Kit playing Blade? No. Kit Harington is playing Black Knight, where Herschel Ali is playing Blade. Tom Cruise for Doctor, I assume you mean Doom. Thoughts on a Wong project? Essentially, the entire MCU is that man's project. John Bernthal is amazing. Agreed. If you want to share that, you can share that on my Instagram. Please don't link that in chat. Who Keanu Reeves going to be cast as? Hey, someday. I think he'd be a perfect Silver Surfer. I think his stoicism would be perfect as that character, but that's my personal opinion. So looking forward to the show. Huge Marvel fan, and my kids have loved all the MCU and love watching your live feeds. Keep rocking. Heck yeah. Dude, Sonic Tanker, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Say what's up to your kiddos. When is the episode going live? In 20 minutes. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is Iron Man variant. That'd be sick. Eternals 2, please do Thanos, Grandfather Uranus. That'd be dope. What about the Punisher? Doesn't he need to, unalive people gruesomely? Well, not if they're monsters, right? Does Daredevil looks in episode 4? No spoilers. What do you think of the Thunderbolts? I think it's going to be dope. I think Yelena Belova's character is instantly really likable. I think Baron Zemo has already proven himself as a really great character in the MCU. So those two, yeah, it's going to be awesome. What's your thoughts on the leader being the boss? Don't think so. Pretty sure that's Kingpin. Wesley Snipes showing up. I don't think so. Yo, Bart, another $20. Dude, that is so generous of you, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. I think Disney Marvel is doing great balancing act between male, female heroes. They literally have an opposite sex for each hero. Hulk, She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Thor, Mighty Thor, Strange, Scarlet Witch, so on. Agreed. Totally agreed. I think the duality is awesome. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Heck yeah. Guys, should I do merch? I'm working on merch designs right now. Would you all buy merch if I do everything always merch? Is that a thing? Scarlet Witch, female, yes. My man says yes. Yes. Let me ask you guys. As far as how merch works with what you like, I'm a pretty understated person. So, I'm a big fan of, you guys notice I wear a lot of black. I'm not into, a big colorful thing. But some of the designs that people have run by me have been super colorful stuff. What should I do? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with, there'll be international shipping for sure. A mix of both. Shorts. Not too flashy. Let's go gothy. My man wants golf shirts. All right. How'd the music competition go, Mike? I basically dropped out. Stick what you like. You can rep it better, Matt. That is great advice. Matt. Which is basically what I've done at the channel. Just talk about what I want. So, any updates on Scarlet Witch? 0. Since the entire internet got trolled by Harry Bowles. My face. I'm not putting my face on a shirt. That would be hilarious, though. I didn't essentially dropped out. I just stopped promoting it because of inherently how the contest is designed. I found out that the money that's being donated isn't all going to the Suicide Prevention Foundation, that a ton of the money that's being raised in the fundraiser style that they're doing it is a majority of it actually just goes to radio.com. So essentially they are auctioning off an opening slot at a huge show to benefit their radio station more than the cause. and I was super fucking pissed about the way that it was presented. And it was like the second or third time that that competition sort of was not deceitful, but not exactly transparent about what was going on. So I essentially stopped promoting it. So what's up? Music industry is disgusting, and radio stations are dying fast. FMs are almost entirely gone, and it's pretty sad. You know, guys, I've been in the music industry for like 15 years, and I had some really good relationships with FM stations, especially here in Atlanta. They don't exist anymore. Oh, dude, Decky 69, another 9.99, my man. I don't always agree with you, but I enjoy your enthusiasm taking this seat. Thank you. Yo, man, and that's Decky. See, here's the thing. That's what's cool about being human. We don't always have to agree, and we can disagree. And what's cool about me is that I'm not the type of guy that like it's my way or the highway. You know, I'm always open to good, honest discussion about it. I realize that people aren't always going to agree, you know. Yeah, 99.7. My boy Macintosh knows. It was 105.7 and then 99X. Yeah, my man knows exactly. We used to be on both. I used to have music play on both of those stations regularly. I was on a first name basis with a lot of the DJs there. Still am. Some of them are in other places now, but long sleeve. Yeah. So I'm going to do like some hoodies. Music business classes, honestly, just get upsetting. I mean, guys, you know what? I don't talk about the music industry very. First of all, some of you in my stream probably still don't know that I do music or that I do it seriously. Here we go. Let me do this. Boom. All right, my music does not suck, or at least I don't think it does. Here's my music if you want to check it out. I've been doing this, guys. I've been in the music industry, like in the industry, touring in bands professionally for this is going to be my third band going on 12 years. I had a track called Forget that I wrote on NBA 2K17. So if there's any 2K gamers in the stream, if you play 2K17, when you load up My Court, there's a song called Forget that played. I wrote that song. Another song I wrote called Walls was on Sirius XM Nation in 2018 for advanced placement. I've played huge festivals like Bonnaroo real recently. I just played at Base Camp. I played Base Canyon last year with KJ Saka. Here's the thing about the music industry, and this is just fucking the God's honest truth. You can make money on a small scale, build it slow over time, keep your publishing, don't give away too much, don't get screwed over. You can make a little bit of money in the industry. But the overhead to play a live show, just one live show, you have to reach such a huge critical mass of numbers every month to really run. And here's the other thing. The simple economics of it are supply and demand. The supply of really good music is through the roof. The demand for it is zero. So as far as like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to be a musician, there's an industry, I'm going to make it an LLC in a band. I'm not even going to lie. My All Fires LLC, my business, has been in the red for 3 years since I started the band in 2019 because producing songs and getting songs professionally recorded, mixed, and mastered costs a lot of money right now, especially if you go with a good producer that's worth the shit. A lot. So to get that band in the profit, to get it to where it's grossing or even netting, which is more important, could be a 10-year investment. And so it's just really hard, man. People who don't already have any resources, you're like, I'm going to come out of college or I'm going to skip college. I'm going to go to the music industry. I'm going to make money. You can do it. It's doable, but my God, good luck. The investment is insane. Yes, that's my song. You'll get there. And even if I don't, that's the most important thing. That's the key to my YouTube channel. Guys, your story's never written and it's never too late. You can't. I'm old, all right? And my shit was belly fucking up when my last band busted. I was broke, in debt, no career, no resume. I had toured in a band for 10 years and lost everything when it broke up and then became a YouTuber. And now I get recognized when I'm walking my dog by people in my neighborhood who pass me on the street and stop their car and then slowly creep backwards and roll down the window and go, "Are you everything always?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, Do you live in this neighborhood? I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "No way." He's like, "I saw you at Kroger and I wanted to say hi, but I was like, nah, that dude doesn't live here. That's just some dude in my neighborhood." So never too late. Whatever you guys want to do, music, paint, photography, YouTube, TikTok, it's all Content creation is going to be there. And there's enough of us in the world, right? There's enough of us in the world consuming content that you don't need to reach everybody. You don't have to. You literally can find your own little niche of 10,000 or 100,000 people out of the billion trillion people on earth, right? And just find those, and that's all you need. I use this show as a drinking game. Every time something cringe happens, well, that's your own. It sounds like your one might feed the other there. That's your own take on that. Trying to reach me on Twitch. Yeah, what's up, man? I said billion trillion. What is there? 7.5 billion people in the world? Can someone quote me on that? 7.5 billion, I think, is the population of the world. It might be higher than that. 350 million in the US. There's a lot. The money is in sound design for games. I'm at Full Set right now learning that sound design. Huh? That sounds cool. Would you want to act in a Marvel movie? I think the ship sailed for me acting a long time ago. And now that I'm in YouTube the way that I am, I don't know if people use this word anymore, but what you used to call me in the 90s and early 2000s was a half celebrity. Like, I'm not famous, but like if I interview like Destin Daniel Cretton, when I got to interview the director for Shang-Chi, like he's famous. So like I'm in the industry, but I'm not. I think once you become like, I don't know, I actually don't care. Okay, so a little more than 7.5 billion. Okay, I was almost right. 7.7 billion, so close to 8. Jesus, you're basically famous. Look, I don't know, man. I think the internet and followings have made it so that, yeah, I think that's everyone's definition. I certainly think it's weird when people recognize me. It's weird. I will tell you that very honestly. It is bizarre every time. Every single time. Famous to us, hell yeah. I watched the music video for Make an Entrance by All Fires. Love that song. I'm curious about the video. Is that the Knights of Templar in the video? That video, so the song is written and recorded, me singing and everything. My brother played guitars. And then for the music video, I found stock footage and paid the licensing fee on it, and then cut that all myself, edited the stock footage. So, but I'm at the very least agnostic, but pretty much atheist. And that and the artwork I used on the song, I made sure there were no crosses in any of it. You feel clickbait titles are necessary nowadays? I don't think what I do is clickbait. I've talked about this a bunch, Dustin Boggs, but whatever. Thanks for the $2. So true, Brandon. Let me see. What did Brandon say? I missed his comment. I'm high as fuck, dude. Retro City. I'm sure there are multiple of us in this stream that are also high. Not me, but there's 525 people in the stream. You're probably not the only one. So, bro, who created the universe? I think we might find out more about that than you think. I wouldn't recognize you publicly, honestly, but I'm not looking at people's faces nowadays. I wouldn't expect. I'm shocked every time someone does, especially since I'm not in every video. That's what I love about your vids. It's not clickbait. I mean, look, I get it. I get it. Shit frustrates me when I see what I think are clickbait titles. So if people think that's the case, it doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Mike, currently watching you from the ER. Yo, Jonathan, man, I hope you're all right. Hope you're recovering. Sounds like you are. What's good? Everything always. Another day, another watch party, man. Indeed. Grass. One above all. Music trivia. Who's the person you can think of with a facial piercing? That's an interesting one. Dispensary Man, Phase 6. Dispensary Man, his superpower is he shows up and gets everybody high. God, that would be the fucking superhero. Marvel, listen. I'd like to play a character. Kevin, check it out. I don't want to play an existing character, though. I'd like to play Dispensary Man. Dispensary Man? That sounds ridiculous. Yeah, no, it is. It's totally ridiculous. Here's my superpower. I show up. Everybody gets high as fuck. Put a W in chat if you're here for Dispensary Man. I need to write that pitch immediately. It's OP. That's OP. That's overpowered. Wait, we can't have that out there. Think about it. Think about all the great powers. You've got the Phoenix Force, Adam Warlock, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, Eternity, Dispensary Man. Did y'all like that run when Dispensary Man got the Phoenix Force? What the hell am I talking about? Y'all hit the sub button. I'll be right back. I gotta eat something to drink. Talking about motherfucking Dispensary Man. This guy's talking about Dispensary Man. Dispensary Man. Dispensary Man. He's the best Marvel character they didn't invent. Do I respect people's religious opinions? Of course, Macintosh. Of course. I was raised Catholic. I know plenty of Christians. Listen, whatever you got to get through, man. You let people live. You let people live. I think whatever you're doing in the pursuit of happiness, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of other people's pursuit of happiness, is A-okay with me. You know, I see people doing a lot of crazy shit that people may judge, and I'm like, look, if you're happy and healthy and you're not hurting anyone else, do your crazy shit. Now, I would argue that some people are probably not happy and healthy doing some crazy shit, but like whatever you want to do. Believing in God definitely ain't the craziest shit. You know, did Dispensary Man show up when they made Morbius? I'm pretty sure, man. It's dispensary in time. Quote me on that. All right, Michael Roman. It's dispensary time. It's dispensary time. Yo, when I land in Anaheim tomorrow, I land at 10:30 and I can't check until 4 p.m. I'm gonna go spend 4 hours at the dispensary myself. Mac or Windows, I'm a PC guy now. Okay. Unfortunately, Macs are not made the same quality they used to be. I'm just going to say it. Everybody knows it. I'm saying it out loud. I have spent too much money on some MacBook Pro, like $3,900 for that shit to be broken a year later. All right. I have had, let me show y'all. You want to see my laptop that I travel with? This dinosaur. Look at this beast. I have this Alienware. This thing weighs 136,000 pounds. Okay. It broke my shoulder twice. All right. I've broken pieces off of it. There's a 1070 in here. This thing weighs 1,000 pounds, but I've had it since 2017. And this thing continues to run. If this was a MacBook Pro, it would have broke 7 times already. It would be fucking dunzo. All right. It does. It weighs so much. I can't, every time I fly with that thing, I'm so mad. I am so mad every time. This man said take another bong rip before the episode starts. I'm not taking bong rips in the other room, but I do have to check on my dogs. I do got to go check on my dogs, but it's not a bong rip. That's ridiculous. Did Tony Stark die under the table? I'll drink Tony Stark under the table. Wait, I'm watching you on my MacBook Pro right now from 2016. Yeah, but Charlie, be honest with me. Charlie, are you traveling with it? Are you traveling with? No, be real. Are you traveling with it? Yeah, maybe I was drinking earlier tonight. What? I can't go have some adult beverages and then host my own stream party? I need to be sober every time I do this to watch She-Hulk with you guys when I've already seen the pre-screamer 4 times. Morbius weeps for you. Morbius and we. No, look, we may all weep for Morbius, Morbius ain't weeping for everybody, dude. Here, let me go let my dogs in, guys. The episode should be up in 2 minutes, so go ahead and boot up wherever you're going to watch that. And I need to get my headphones. That's actually a great question. All right, headphones check. All right. Okay. Hey, no reflection. How about that? Oh shoot, this shit is white as hell. The light is freaking it out. Episode in 10 minutes. No, episode will actually be live in 1 minute. Guys, if you're not with it yet, they put the episodes up in 10 minutes to the hour. Okay? If you're not up on this how they do this, it's 10 minutes till. You are a true Marvel fan? Yeah, no, I know. If there was any question about it, this room put it to sleep. I had a exterminator come over the other day on some carpenter ants upstairs, and he was checking down here and he hit the basement and he was just like, "What the fuck?" It's like, I don't know, man. Nobody knows. Oh, episode's live. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to get this ready. Then we're gonna count down from like 10, and we're gonna press play. We're gonna watch this shit. Jean Grey ate a star because she had the munchies. Well, I was thinking more like Dispensary Man. Seems like you would find him in a movie, Mystery Men. Y'all don't go stealing my Dispensary Man idea. Actually, it wasn't even my idea. So we're all stealing that other guy's idea, Dispensary Man. Just show up and get everybody. Although I may have said that in a different stream. I don't know. Buy a comic book with me with my signature on it? Yes. I'll sign one of these. I'll sign one of these variants for you. What's your name? Nevitz Kratz. All right. This is how you do it. See? Nevitz Kratz. Nevitz Kratz. Boom. All right. Message me on Instagram. All right, guys, we're gonna press play. Go ahead and cue it up. We're gonna count down from 10. We're gonna press play. We're gonna watch this sucker. Here it comes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're pressing play in 3. We're pressing play in 2. We're pressing play in 1. She-Hulk. Blunt Man. Guys, let me ask you. She-Hulk, green, weed, green, coincidence? Too easy, man. I know, bro. Theories, dude. Illuminati, right. That's right. Green and purple. Black Widow and White Widow. It's Donnie Blaze. Look in the background closely of this portal. There's 2 heads on spikes on either side. Look, there's like what looks like an orc on the back one with the mustache on a spike. You guys just want catching up with some Sopranos? Goblins confirmed in the NCU. Diff to match, dude. You know, he sent me to a diff dimension, a talking goat, helped me get home in exchange for 6 drops of blood. The CGI of her in this office is really bad sometimes. Looks very Shrekky. Hi, dog. 8 minutes in. 8 minutes, 30 seconds. Thanks, Chris. Wong. 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 Fireland with a goat that needed blood. He knows Jake the demon. So it's just Jake from State Farm. He goes, I know Jake. Yeah, he knows the demon Jake. It's just Jake, dude. And spooky was fun. Fun, which in my opinion is the sweet spot for magic. His, his coat. That's a good one. House of a bird. Shit is fucking hilarious. This whole scene is gold. The lawyer pulling the shit out of his coat and the guy with the knot. Shit's funny. Every guy swiping right on She Hulk. Every guy. I would swipe right. Everyone's swiping right. Smash 100. Yeah, her hands are giant. It's true. Snoo snoo. Yeah, who keeps death by snoo snoo? I just keep thinking of them chained against the wall, like Or they're like, "Yep, yep, that's my snooze too." Creepy. No, there's not actually. That's why. It's really the worst. He said, "No, brother. How, hey, Revillo, you watch at home as I watch here. It's like we're all watching together at a theater. How about that?" The fuck is this shit? Are they just sending those things to the Arctic? Also, he created a drain portal? What's that shit? There is a fun tag. Post credit scene's legit. That episode was only 30 minutes. Holy shit. There's a good post credit scene. Hold on. I think this is different than the pre-screener. I think that was actually different than the one I saw in the pre-screener. Um, yeah, Donnie Blaze. The writers definitely know all about Marvel, so that was on purpose. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember Arkwright. I don't remember. That might have been it. It's been a while. Yeah, they're just it's just Dustin. It's just the writers knowing that that's going to pique our interest. Yeah, I don't know if that's breaking the rules of Sling Ring interdimensional travel. I didn't think it did that. But I mean, I guess it does because like the mirror dimension is a different dimension. It's not multiversal travel. There's a big difference. Show's getting worse and worse. Zoom the Loon. I think you're the only person who thinks that. Do you think they'll go with a different Ghost Rider? I mean, we're going to get Ghost Rider. No big deal. Don't trip. Don't trip. That was hell. 1L, maybe. Yeah, dating spot was spot on for sure. So it was really bad. I thought it was great. I thought it was the best episode so far. 30 minutes, Tristan. I didn't think it needed to be any longer than that. Had the same type of comedy as episode one, not rely on the cameos. Fisto confirmed, apparently. Yeah, well, I think the message of this, even though that was definitely like a commentary on dating culture, the guy leaving the next day though, was that like in every aspect, this is the subtle message that I think is going to get lost. Is that in every aspect of Jen's life now, people want her to be the Hulk. Her family wanted her to be the Hulk to help around the house. Her law firm wants her to be the Hulk to come to work. And now the people who want to date her want to be the Hulk because they're more attracted to her Hulk form. So, like, whereas Bruce, when he was in Hulk form, was rejected, Jen is going to become the other. So, where she didn't have a duality, a second identity to deal with, what's going to end up happening is she's going to end up dealing with it in a different way because her identity now as Jen Walters is being pushed to the side. It's everyone wants her just to be She-Hulk, which technically isn't her form. So I think it was a very subtle message at the end of that episode with the guy leaving. And again, it's definitely like social commentary on hookup culture in general. Just like meet a girl on Tinder, go out, go back to one of y'all's places, get drunk, have sex, leave the next day. But also, this is like the third or fourth episode in a row that showed in every aspect of her life she is better appreciated, better wanted, more accepted, better used. People are more interested when she's She-Hulk and not when she's Jen Walters. And I think that's going to cause some very interesting psychological things. So where she didn't have what Bruce Banner had right off the bat, she's going to have something completely different. My only problem is the length of short episode. I mean, some of the Mandalorian episodes are super short too. That's just par for the course with Disney Plus. I didn't go to the red carpet premiere for this. Red carpet premieres for the TV shows are generally much smaller, and I don't travel to LA for those. I'll go for the films, but for the TV shows, they do pre-screeners, so I get like the first four episodes since it's for that format anyway. Much more accessible. So I got to see the first four episodes on pre-screeners. A lot of YouTubers did, but going forward, no one will have seen any of the show so far or past this. Mando has a lot of filler. I feel like it's gotten more and more. 9 episodes, yep. D23 panels today, no. So Disney Plus Day will kick off today at some point. I assume they're going to do it like last year and put the sizzle reel and or the new trailers on Disney Plus, the actual platform, like last year. And then the live action Disney stuff panel is tomorrow on Friday, and Marvel and Lucasfilms on Saturday. I go to the airport in like 2 hours to fly to Anaheim. Thanks, I appreciate that, David. M7, great point. Who is Jake the Demon? I don't know if we're supposed to take that literally. Yeah, I thought Madison's character was amazing. Are you hyped for D23 arc? I am for sure. Jake from State Farm. Think Daredevil will be in the next episode? Yes. I think that's what they're setting up. I think Jen's going to need a defense attorney. So. Nevitz, I don't think I'm going to be able to meet up in person, my man. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram, though. So D23 will not be live streamed, and we're not allowed to record it. We're allowed to report on it firsthand, live from the event, but we're not allowed to record anything. So that was not Johnny Blaze. There is more than one Ghost Rider. That is not Ghost Rider. Yo, Randy, dude, thanks for the $19.99. Thank you for everything always on Marvel. Everything always. Yo, Randy, man, thank you for the $20. That is super generous of you. Thank you, dude. Feel Jen is inferior to her She-Hulk form in the comics? Does Jen feel inferior? No, but she definitely feels the otherness of it, and we're getting to that. It's not weird his name is Donnie Blaze Zune. It's just the writers knowing that that's a play on Johnny Blaze and just sort of hinting at it. An Easter egg, if you will. That was the point. That'd be dope, Roy. I think it's just like a besties thing. Cyclops would be dope. Would be awesome. Arc, I hope. Do you think we'll see some She-Hulk, Daredevil fighting duo scenes? Absolutely. Don't I have to fly soon? I'm not going to sleep. Yeah, I've got to leave for the airport in 2 hours. I'm going to do some videos for today. Probably not going to do an episode 4 Easter egg video for this, though. So many channels do that, and there's other news to get to. I need to do the Mrs. Fantastic news about that, and I also need to do some Henry Cavill update. Mongers. Yeah, definitely a little fishy. Yeah, that's what everybody misses. That's what everybody is missing this. I wish I had done a video on this. Look, the reason that they put that Wong was a Target employee is the same reason that his dialogue about not having any money when he was like a librarian and then he was the Sorcerer Supreme. The reason he was spawning for his Kumite with Abomination was the money they were getting paid. He brought him there to spawn because they were getting paid. Don't get it twisted. Wong was getting paid. That's the whole thing, you know? All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the stream. I've got to head to the airport in 2 hours, and I've got to be on a flight in like 4 to Anaheim. Then when I get there, I'm not going to be able to check until 4. I'm going to have to sit in the hotel lobby and cover D23 or Disney Plus Day. Cool. I love you guys. I am going to D23. Yep. I am. Disney's bringing me out. It's lit. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I got videos coming out. I'll be hanging out. We'll be live streaming. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Peace, guys. This is fun as always. Daredevil episode 5. Let's hope. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.